Hi, welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra and this is Ken
Hi.
and Ham. And we are on episode 3 of season 5 of The Expanse. I think that either the new one came out today or it comes out tomorrow, but we have to make sure we do this one. Because we have number 4 we have to do tomorrow.
Super exciting.
So we're like back to back. And then we'll finally be caught up because they threw 3 of them out at the same time, which has overloaded my circuits.
I must say, I'm loving the new season so far because they're getting back to what I truly enjoy about this show, which is sort of like the socioeconomics and the politics and the pressures between the various factions here, Earth, Mars, and Belters, and it's just, this is what I really liked about this show. I think the Ellis trip was a little bit of a weird diversion, but they're back to the stuff that really makes this show fantastic. So,
well, that's funny because I'm completely the opposite to you. I want all of them back together. I don't like that they're separated. It's not really working for me. I do enjoy Amos's story. Maybe things will pick up a bit. I'm just finding it a little too much that there's so many different stories happening. And maybe I just want them to be together. And I guess there was kind of a bunch of different stories in season 1 when you had them all kind of in different places. But the main core of the Rossi was there. It was just, I was Miller and then the Rossi. Yeah. So there were 2 stories really where this is like 4 different stories going on at the same time. And I just need it to be a little more compact. I like the first episode, but I found last episode kind of, except for the Amos parts and the funny Holden bits, it wasn't too much for me. But I expect it is hard to live up to my expectations, especially since I just saw the finale of The Mandalorian.
Well, your expectations are pretty.
What?
Your expectations aren't that high. I mean, all you
Shut
really want
your
to see
mouth.
is Holden with no shirt on.
Oh yeah, and I had that. They gave it to me right off the bat. So
now what? Now
what do I do? That's it. Yep. They started with the finale.
Yep.
So let's see whatever people thought. Okay, a lot of people were helping me out with some of the stuff I forgot.
Yeah.
T. Arnold Ferguson lets me know that Lydia wasn't his actual mother. She was helping him. She took care of him after his mother died.
Okay.
And I didn't remember that because it's been a while since we dealt with Amos's backstory, as you put, it's season 2, so that's 3 seasons ago. I'm interested in more of Amos's story, but I just don't want it to get too dark, I guess. I'm not really into that.
Yeah, I think they've opened the door for, de-darking it now that he's concluded his mission on Earth.
And Max W. says, nice reaction. Well, thank you. I thought the War College speech was really good. I thought it was like a political speech. I'm like,
it totally was.
What? This guy needs to stop talking.
Yeah, it totally was.
He just kept going. I guess I should have paid more attention to his speech. I was kind of like, okay, get to the point, dude. What's your point? Okay, so the question was, who is he going to go see? Who is Amos staying on Earth? He had to visit someone before he left. Piston Broke tells me that the options are Anna, Mao's daughter, Peaches, or Christian's family. But I don't think that Amos would go and see Christian's family.
No, he wants to see Chrissy for sure.
Chrissy's on the moon.
But Chrissy's on the moon, and so and he knows that. So I mean, Chrissy's gonna, obviously play large in his arc going forward. Yeah, that's why I think they can kind of de-dark it a little bit, because he's gonna, kind of go and work with Chrissy and figure out some stuff. But we got to figure out who this person is that he's gonna go see. People
think it's gonna be Peaches, because remember when Mao's daughter left and he called her Peaches and we were all like, "What's up with that?"
Yeah.
Someone else mentions that in a minute, which I'll get to. Xander Watt tells me Eric's hand is the actor's actual birth defect.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a green screen effect to kind of show that he'd had a rough life. That was interesting to me. Okay. He Dad 88 is talking about just Amos's relationship with women. Naomi, Anna, to some extent Brax. And sometimes Holden, the way he is with people, because he kind of just goes all in with ladies.
Yeah.
Well, or his besties.
He does, he does do that, no question. And he kind of idolizes them and puts them in a weird kind of pedestal situation, and that really didn't pay off in a number of these situations. That certainly didn't pay off.
Yeah, no, that's true. So, I don't know, I've always kind of liked his overprotective nature of people. I'm kind of into characters that are like that, especially when they're rough, because it kind of gives them this heart.
Well, that was, the big blow, I think, to that whole idolizing women was the loss with Naomi, like how Naomi betrayed him.
Yes, that was harsh.
And that was hard for him, and he suffered with that. And there's in some weird way, that's sort of the arc with a lot of the women that he interacts with. Certainly with Chrissy.
Yeah, Chrissy.
Yep.
Okay, so Ken Berry gave Naomi's on a ship traveling, so there's nothing much interesting to show. That line from Fred about pushing buttons was the best line of the show.
It was totally.
It was the best. Yeah, it's Ken who was telling me that it's probably Clarissa Mao. And I was like, oh, I forgot about her. Yeah, nobody remembered anything about Crisjen having a daughter. But yeah, the key that she had a granddaughter, or grandson, sorry. She had a grandson in that season 1, episode 1. And we didn't know who's, like, she's not the guardian. She gave him back.
On the roof with the kid.
Yeah, and C. Bricklin says the same thing, it's most likely Clarissa. So we'll see what happens there. And then, of course, sadness. What are we going to do that we can't talk about the ring near Uranus anymore?
No.
Yeah, I forgot how sad that will make me, is not having those ring jokes coming out anymore.
Nope. Now there's many, many rings, not just the one near Uranus.
Yeah, there's so many rings.
Yep.
Yes. So thank you for your comments and joining us back again for our adventures. I am excited to see what's going to happen in this episode. Are we correct that it is Clarissa? Let's find out. Mother. Okay.
Well.
Yeah, what about these rocks heading slowly to her? Where did he fling these from?
The asteroid belt.
Is that how long it's going to take? Well, I feel like it should be faster than that.
Far out there.
So now, sorry to interrupt. I'm Dr. Alloway.
I didn't get to hear the end of that joke.
I don't think that happened.
Don't you? We're right, and you know it.
Yep. You are correct, madame. Marco did throw stuff at you. Not just one. What's this about?
Sexy belter ship.
Woo-woo! Is that drummer?
Yeah.
What?
Yep, you let him go.
Oh, man.
Nobody's going near him. I'm gonna harden up security, put an extra detail on him. That'll do.
I don't trust you.
This isn't a bunch of idiots bashing indoors. This is a well-organized attempt. I can see what the fuck it is. I've been doing this shit a hell of a lot longer than you.
Maybe, but I walk into this stuff all the time.
I push buttons everywhere.
Yeah, stuff happens to me.
How about you bind us on Jade Ramos?
How about you not bother me? Oh!
The name only I remember. I'd never have gotten a shakedown like that.
Yeah!
Because you were always around.
Who's this awesome dude?
We're here for bounty on Mako.
If I wanted to put you in jail, you'd be dead already.
Exactly. So back off, lady.
I came to see him. What a fucking chance. You don't speak for him. He don't want to speak to you. He don't want you in his life. I'll believe that when he tells me to my face.
Which he might, because he doesn't know.
After so long. It's just she seems cool, you know? And
She's not Alex.
I don't want to give her the wrong impression about me.
She's totally spying on you.
That's
Which
right.
is,
Did he leave something in the airlock before he was spaced?
Yeah, it must be data cores.
Yeah. Oh.
Who says belters are hard up for jobs?
That guy needs to lay off other people before they like smack him in the face.
I think it'd be that freaking easy.
No, it can't be. What's in there?
Dead guys.
People.
You haven't told me anything about you. What's your story?
I thought you were gonna make her talk.
will spoil a good time.
Oh, excuse me. Don't fall for it, Alex.
He already has.
Oh, God. The trap has been set.
Honey trap, like I said.
Yeah.
You're Alex Kamal, right?
Guilty as charged. Fine, why?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, crap! Alex! Oh my God!
Alex can't fight.
Whee! Whoo!
Oh crap.
Alex! You're the worst!
Well, no, I think that's a thing.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, thank God she showed up, eh?
Right, I'll meet you there, okay? I'm gonna grab a few things just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, like guns and stuff. Things to beat people up
And
with.
armor.
Yeah.
She's got that suit of armor sitting there in her
Oh, yeah.
shed.
It's not about revenge, it's about money. A good opportunity for all of us.
No.
No.
It's about revenge.
I'm sending you what Ashford found.
Okay, then.
Maybe it will do some good for
Who's
the
this going to?
Yeah, I don't know who she's sending it to. Is it Philip?
It's Philip.
Oh, wow. What are you doing back? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What's going on?
What's going on?
With the bad people.
What? This is why Holden didn't want you going by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Your own son just kidnapped you.
Yep.
He'll probably take you to Marco, who wants to
Absolutely.
kill you. Fred.
It's the stuff from the data core.
She sent it to Fred.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, so much for stopping that plan.
Distant rumble. Uh-oh. No, pay attention to that. This is not good.
Well,
You're about to be squashed.
drowned, probably.
Oh, Lord. All right, so we had no Amos this episode. They always take someone out. It's like they can't fit all the characters in. So, yeah, Naomi has been kidnapped by her own son. She went to Philip, and he, of course, didn't believe her. And then he probably phoned his dad, and his dad was like, get her.
Let's take her.
So her friends helped Philip zap her. And And once again, we say you should have brought Holden. Duh. Should have taken Holden with you.
You should have taken Amos.
Amos was busy. Holden wanted to go.
I know, but Amos would have smoked these guys.
Oh, yeah, well, So, yeah.
Amateurs.
Holden and Fred and suspected mole dude are waiting for a container to be picked up because they want to catch these people who tried to stop the reporter. Lady. Yeah. And she was trying to tell them stuff, and
they weren't listening too much.
And they kind of laughed because she's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Drummer found Ashford's ship, and she also found a message he'd recorded when Marco was talking to him about the rocks he was flinging at Earth.
Yeah, the hidden data core.
Except that it's not just rocks he's really throwing. It's gigantic, like asteroids, which have stealth technology, so they can't be traced. Like, that's probably why those meteor-killing zappers didn't do anything.
Scientists, because they detected that, and that they'd be a problem. So
yes,
that's why all the scientists ended up getting killed. And
well, because the thing with the rock that was going toward the scientists was it had been split by the sun, and so it was detected, but one side of it showed that it had been cloaked in stealth technology originally.
Right. So
they were about to figure that out, I think. So yeah, they had to go kill them.
Yeah.
So one of someone that Crisjen got was able to say that. We didn't find out who Amos was going to meet on Earth, but Amos is on Earth and a rock just hit it. And this poor guy on a beach just got totally killed by the 13-kilometer wide...
Well, I don't think it was that big.
You don't think it was that big?
That was the kiloton rating of the explosion if all of this
all of those pieces
were hit together, but this is clearly not all those pieces.
I thought this was a separate one because...
This is a separate one, so...
Yeah, but isn't this as big as the other ones were?
Maybe.
That's what I thought.
So we're talking a 13-kiloton explosion, a good city
killer?
Well,
it's a 4-kiloton explosion, 13 Ks wide. That's what they said. That was what they said. Between 1 and 4 kilotons was what he said. Or did he say megatons? I can't remember. He said something. And then he clarified that it would be a 13K radius. Are you impressed that I remember all that?
If you're right, yeah.
I am right. You can go back and listen to him. That's what he said. So, yeah, that just hit the Earth after Gao's administration said no to Crisjen. After she said, hey, this is going to happen, dummies.
Yep, but no one was listening.
As usual, nobody's listening.
I mean, that's the thing is people, like, things keep flying at the Earth, and she keeps recognizing that fact.
Saying, hey, it's coming.
Yep. Remember, she stuck around last time they threw some great big thing at the Earth. And
she wasn't on the Earth this time, though. I'm not sure where this hit. It was somewhere off the coast of something. Whether that was California or Florida, I'm not entirely sure. It didn't, I don't know, could have been any coast, really. World, I just assume it's the States. Yeah, the last one hit South America, so...
Exactly. They wiped out a city in South America last time.
They wiped out more than a city. It was pretty big.
No, it took out a whole city. That was the...
I thought it took out more than that.
That was the thing. It took out a city.
Well, anyway...
That's why this is a city killer. 13-kilometer radius.
And then Alex got, really drunk. I thought his whole plan was he was going to make his date talk. But he got drunk and told her everything.
Did more talking, and then he got ambushed in his room.
Then he got ambushed because he talked about the guy. More. Yeah, and then he got put on happy juice, so he was laughing out the answers. Till Bobbie, thank God, came by because they were about to kill Alex and whoop them all into submission.
Two ladies already let the cat out of the bag.
Well, but they've got those two people.
Yeah, they've captured them.
They can't go tell Savitar or whatever his name is. Sauveterre, which sounds like saboteur. Anyway, he ended up getting rescued by Bobbie, and then now they're on their way somewhere. So I guess this is kind of intertwined, because the Martian story has to do with Marcos's stealth technology story, which has to do with Crisjen's story, which has to do with Naomi's story. I don't know how Holden rips in there.
He's gonna make some coffee.
But I mean, there's some container issue. The lady was getting close to something. What was she? What protomolecule?
Yeah,
they were trying to steal. They were trying to get something. Trying to get the protomolecule.
Yeah, she knows protomolecules out there. She does not know yet that Fred has it.
But somebody does.
And she feels that others might, because they went and kidnapped the scientist.
Right.
Who had been held on Ceres before.
Yes.
Under Fred's supervision.
Not really, because they kidnapped him. So.
Yep. So now he's been kidnapped. So clearly the Belter strike team that took him has access to a protomolecule sample.
Yes, or they're getting prepared to steal one from where they know.
To, take it from Fred if they know where Fred has his.
And I think this all leads back to Marco. So I think all of them are attached to Marco, with the exception currently of Amos. However, if he does see Clarissa, and there is a protomolecule thing, Clarissa does know about the protomolecule. It's possible she knows more than other people, because her father was the one being sciencey about it, and she was kind of with him at the time. So is she going to be used to help stop whatever's coming? Will Amos just break her out of prison? And then, because I think when this big thing hits the Earth, which it just has, I think this will tie Amos into some kind of story. Whether Amos is on a side story, I'm not sure, but I think his story is about to warp speed itself into Crisjen's.
Well, I think Gao's in some trouble now.
Nancy Gao? Yeah, of course she is.
Yeah, she was calling all the Crisjen stuff conspiracy theories.
People
and all
warned her.
Stuff, and then
now people are gonna die because she didn't listen.
Yep.
That's what happens.
She was wrong about, the ring gates, and she's wrong about this one too.
Yeah, there's lots going on with the ring gates. Apparently the Belters have no jobs. Yeah. I thought they would go to the rings.
Well, they don't have any money to get there.
Yeah, I guess not.
I mean,
so they're begging for jobs.
This is why Mars doesn't have any opportunity, because why would you terraform a planet when you can go sail off through a ring gate and find a perfectly habitable world elsewhere? Well, and the Belters here, similarly, the Belters who've essentially been the workers that have fed the Inner's machine for so long, but now so much of the Inner's machine is directed towards going through these ring gates and elsewhere. They just leave the workers behind, right?
Yeah.
They don't need the Belters anymore.
I don't know. It's all messed up because Mars has no jobs. Belters have no jobs.
Belt's all pirates now.
Earth seems to have more jobs.
Well, yeah, because they're sending people through the ring gates because they can.
Right.
Colony ships and all that kind of stuff. And watch what the Belters were doing essentially was pillaging these colony ships.
Oh, right. Yes, they were, which is not cool. Yeah, so the drummer was going to go look for Marco because she's all revengey. But her friend told her, no, you're not really doing it for anything but revenge. This isn't good. So she sent the information to Fred Johnson, who forwarded it to Crisjen. And just confirmed what Crisjen had told her military buddy, who'd just come back to tell her,
he was jamming out.
I can't. I'm going to lose my job if I help you anymore. And she's like, here's the proof right in my sweet hand. And as she was holding it, it zipped by and hit the Earth. So, bam! And there's more. I think there's 9.
So somebody's headed for an ascendant again, and that's Chrissy. Chrissy is going on the ascendant again, and Nancy Gal's going down.
Yeah, I don't know if Crisjen's going to have a family left after this because...
Nope, I think she's pretty much burnt that bridge.
Well, I'm not talking about that, but her family could have been affected by this thing that just went off. It's possible because she left a little message, and sometimes it's like, oh, final last words kind of thing. But we'll see. I liked this episode a bit better than last time's episode just because I felt like it had more information in it and I was getting a bit more into it. I would have liked to have seen Amos, though, because I wanted to know who he was going to go see. And I think the only option is Clarissa, unless there's somebody that we're going to be introducing into the timeline here that we don't know about. We'll have to see. I think in the end, Crisjen will have to rely on Amos and Peaches as her crew, and in order to fight this. And then, well, Naomi's been kidnapped, so Holden's going to be beside himself, mad.
Once he finds out.
He's going to find out. Because she's supposed to check in with him, I think. She was about to call him. Yep. She had his face up on the screen. I think she was going to give him a call.
I think Marco's got plans for her. I don't know what those plans are.
He's not got good plans for her. I can't remember the original story of why she left Philip. She didn't have a choice. She was kind of told that she had to. She wasn't going to be allowed to have him. He obviously has been told completely different things, but that's to be expected. So I'm trying to figure out what he was told. And yeah, it takes a lot to zap your own mom and kidnap her and use her, like, friends from the bar to do it. Her friend that, like, kept her from getting hosed by those two belters that showed up at the bar. But she's not somebody people don't recognize. Like, people recognize her everywhere. Yep. So it's like she can't, like, just stealthily walk on to Palace, which is where she was, and be like, hey, can I see Philip? Which is kind of what she did. Naomi, what are you doing?
You're not a belter anymore.
You have to take Holden with you. I'm sorry. At least take Amos. Holden, Amos. Alex apparently isn't very good because he gets drunk and too used by the ladies. But Draper dropped a little hint, and I'm wondering if people figured it out. She kind of hinted that she didn't like that Alex would be in any kind of danger. She kind of said something in the middle of some conversation that made me think that Draper has some feelings for the Alex. Just saying. I think that's what I picked up. Did anyone else see that? Because I did. No, well, you're a pig. Why would you see it? Yeah. So anyway, I guess we'll see tomorrow's episode. Or episode 4 should be out, and we will watch that, and then I'll put it up as quick as I can. So thanks for watching. If you like our videos, please subscribe. If you'd like to see more of our Expanse reactions, check out our past playlists. And until tomorrow, or the next day, watch out for episode 4. We'll put it up as soon as we can. Bye!